Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look, just a Bitcoin really, just a Bitcoin video, because tonight is the live stream and there won't be any problems with that. I've got childcare, everything will be fine. So we're going to have a look at just Bitcoin now, and you can join me on the live stream if you want to be a Patreon user. It's £7.50 a month to get 2 live streams a week, 16 hours worth a month, and we just look at lots and lots and lots and lots of altcoins. So this is Bitcoin here on the daily. So as I was saying, I suppose the last week, or maybe even a bit longer than that, this is basically the range. Bitcoin is ranging, and the range is basically between this area here and the top area here. So we're talking about $60,000 to maybe 53,250, which is more or less where we tagged yesterday. There is always the chance that we do break down from there, and we actually range the full side of the Bollinger Band, bringing us down to potentially as low as 50,000 or just lower than that. But generally speaking, we're ranging within this zone. Look, the way I'm seeing it right now, I think that Bitcoin's gearing up for a big move, and probably to the up within the next 2 weeks. So maybe not this week, maybe not next week, but by the following week. So we can almost put a date on it. Towards the end of May, basically. Let's put it that way. So towards the end of May, beginning of June, it should be pretty much ready. The reason I say that is that what we're seeing, if we think about what's taking place here, is that, yeah, it's ranging, it's consolidating at a high level, and it's remaining in a very bullish situation on the weekly. Now, something I've been talking about for a while now is this money flow index read that we always seem to bounce hard from. So we might double tap it, but when we do bounce from it, we bounce really hard. This is so annoying. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now, and maybe coming down for a 6. And what do we have when we see these bounces? Well, they're difficult to see. Maybe we'll put this on the log scale. It doesn't really help that much, but it kind of does a little bit. So what we have here, we have a tag here. So we have a dump down into it, and a double tag, and a bounce. This doesn't look like much, but I can tell you now from that wick to the top there is a 40% move. No big deal. It's the very beginning of this trend line. Bounce, bounce, and then what do we have here? So from this second area where we double tagged it, we have a 56% move, not so bad. And March crash, tagged it the following week is the actual tag, and so from that wick there all the way to the next top before we came back down again, 183%, not too bad. And then finally came down to tag it here, and we don't need to measure that one out. We can see that that's clearly quite a lot of price action. So just to recap, every time we tag this trend line we have a significant move, each time getting bigger and bigger than the last one. Don't expect this one to just suddenly launch into $100,000 and $200,000 and $400,000 Bitcoin, for instance, just because it has got bigger every time. It's not the size that matters, it's the rhythm of this one. So what we're seeing here is the rhythm, and it continues to rhyme. And I think that over the next couple of weeks this will play out just as it has done in the past, and it will launch us up to a new all-time high. So our previous all-time high is up here, $64,000, $65,000 more or less. So that should get peaked. We should be probably breaching the top of the Bollinger Band. So we're talking lower $70,000 zone. Anyway, again, and like I say, we are ranging, so this range could go down to as low as $50,000 before this happens. That would not surprise me at all. So we have a range that gets broken. People might not even understand what's going on. They're thinking Bitcoin's going down, and maybe it is. But for me personally, I think this is just a range, and that's all it is. We've been expecting it to come to the top of the range. Then when we get there, we do expect it to come down to the bottom of the range, and then so on and so on and so on. With every last little piece of ranging movement, it's accumulating more and more buying pressure, ready for the inevitable move all the way up into the $70,000 zone. Anyway, I am going to leave it with you there. But yeah, I will see you on the live streams tonight. And there's a link below for the Patreon, and many other links to get discounts on your trading fees for setting up new accounts with other exchanges. But other than that, I hope you have a nice day and take it easy.